Beer Champ Barbecuers. Today we're doing up a chuck roast in the Weber kettle with a slow and sear, and we are using hickory bacon by Pit Boss as a base rub, and then just your basic kosher salt, black pepper, and we're going to be working on finishing up, for the most part, this barbecue shanty. I noticed I used my old backdrop tarp because I got a new one. And this one, because it was shorter, was on the ground, always got wet, and it got a little moldy and has some rips in it. So I'm not taking it off because it's a real good tarp. I'm going to just put one of the cheaper ones over top of that and ratchet strap it down. And that way it'll keep it dry, and the snow will slide off those plastic tarps a lot easier. We get a lot of snow here in central New York, upstate baby, and yeah, that's why I'm enclosing this barbecue shed, shanty, pad, whatever you want to call it. And it's awesome now. It feels like there's a lot more room. It's only 8x8, and it's great. So I got to finish up the countertop around it, so it looks like a bar from the outside. And yeah, I got to build a door somehow. Yeah. Lots of work to go, but it's fun, and it allows me to barbecue all year long, so no matter the weather. And yeah, I'm gonna leave this front section open with clear plastic like some people do their porches up here in upstate, and I'm gonna do it much like that, so I still have a lot of daylight with the short hours that we have in the winter, which is ridiculous. Daylight savings is in like a month. That's horrible. I wish we didn't do it, but anyway, chuck roast is on. It's cooking pretty good. We're doing it 250 wood lump hickory, big hickory chunk in there, and to complement this hickory bacon Pit Boss rub. So let's take a look here. We're only internal at 77, but we're cooking a little right around 250. It fluctuates. Let's check her out. coming up on a really good day here. I got a lot done. I got the new secondary roof on this tarp style, and let's check on this chuck roast. This thing has been going for a few hours now, and we pushed past the stall without wrapping. I thought I was going to pull it off about 155, wrap it, and then let it ride out, but it's now 170. We're cooking at 240, 171. So let's check it out. Oh yeah. You can see that thing got wider, right? The fat in the middle must have just separated and it widened up. That's the first peek I had at it from the first time after the first hour. So that's looking pretty good. It widened out like significantly, if you can tell from the first image that I showed. So I was shocked. I was like, wow, that looks like a different hunk of meat in there. What happened? So anyway, let's check. I gotta get some more lighting in here, but it's not too bad. I just got 2 clamp lights in the front like I used to have, but now they're further back, and I might just put a shop light in here up on this beam. Boom, call it done. And let's go take a look from the outside. There we go, buttoned up, all squared up. That corner in the far back right there, it's a little bunched up because it's screwed in right to the framing of the porch, and yeah, so it's a little loose back there. Why are you journeying down? Yeah. So anyway, back there, this is a little loose. It is screwed down. Trying to get to it is a real pain. I went out through that window and reached across. Oh, what a pain when you're not left-handed. So anyway, hopefully it doesn't move. If not, I'm gonna have to lay, say, like a 2x4. Nope, not this way. Jeez. Along that wall right there. Yeah. So if you take a 2x4 up here, right up to the corner, nail that down, screw it down, whatever you got to do, it'll hold it tight. Other than that, nice. I like it. Next, I want to figure out, it's bright. It is bright. As long as this is waterproof, then I want to somehow get some kind of hanging cast iron, hangers in there to hang my cast iron inside here. And I want to build basically right across to put the Weber kettle inside a cabinet with the gas grill inside the cabinet. So it's just one big tabletop butcher board type thing, and have some storage space underneath, and get that Weber kettle raised up because they're really low. I don't like cooking down that low. There's a step up Weber kettle that's only like 2 inches taller, so it is what it is. I prefer a little above the belly button, doop, right there, so 3.5 foot. So anyway, this is from the old roof, so yeah, it's got some of that nasty on there. I'm gonna spray that down, scrub it up, maybe to clean up. If not, whatever, man. It's an outdoor barbecue shanty. Keep me warm, keep me dry, let me barbecue all year long. That's the goal. And I got a little cooler out here, boom, in the corner, table, couple kettles, and a gasser. And I do have some storage here with this galvanized 3-drawer gimmick, but I'd rather have a big old table all the way across. And then the goal is to get some new smoker this year. I love the Weber kettle, but I want to have a backup, something different. I don't know. I had a couple. I just threw the vertical smoker out to the curb. Had to go. Rest in peace. The whole bottom rotted out, but that's 7 years old, so it is what it is. Time to move on. I did have a side smoker back a while ago. It was a cheap Charbroil side smoker. They're like $65, at least back then. And I mean, it worked all right, but not a big fan of it. So we'll see. Maybe a pellet smoker is what I have my eyes on. And I have one at work made by Pit Boss. It's got a lot of room in it. Or that vertical one that Tommy got from the Gallery Backyard Barbecue. I like that one as well. So things I want to get into, a pellet smoker, or just get one of those big Charbroil side smokers. I might do that. Either one, whatever. Comment down below. What do you suggest for a smoker? Pellet or charcoal? Or stick? Whatever you want. Comment down below. And hey, I'm going to work my ass off this year to get some new gear. Promotion time, hopefully. Come the new year. And then things will be alright. Anyway, let's cut into this when she's done. And I'm going to get me a nice cold one. Ooh, she's hot as hell. It's delicious. I mean, you smoke chuck roast for 4 or 5 hours, whatever the poundage. Mine was only close to 3 pounds, so it didn't take nearly as long as usual. And I pushed past the stall without wrapping it, which is nice. Yeah, look at that smoke ring. Man, got a decent amount of bark on it. I mean, man, it's good. Ooh. And she's dripping. That's dynamite. Folks, try that out. Chuck roast. If you ain't got time to do a brisket, this is the way to go. Look at that. It's amazing. Hell yeah. So, the hickory bacon rub I added on with the salt and pepper, I don't get much bacon flavor at all, but it's still good. Man, how can you go wrong? Whew. I never spritzed once either. So, just so you guys know, no spritzing, no water in the trough. Straight up Royal Oak, classic briquettes, and big ass chunk of hickory. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, that crust. That's where, ooh, some special stuff's happening. I'm gonna tell you, maybe that hickory bacon rub did have, got a little sweet on the back on that. That's amazing. So, I'm gonna finish this up, go eat dinner with the family, crack the top, on a barley pop before I go in. Anyway, guys, cheers. Subscribe if it's your first time here, and I'll catch you guys on the next video, next cook, next build video. Who knows? Busy, busy, busy. Rock and roll. And of course, we're drinking up some barley pops. And if you're not a subscriber to my Instagram channel, check it out. I got a lot of trophies this year from the Keystone Legendary Stone Hunt, whatever they want to call it. Check it out. The videos over there, or the pictures are over there. If you're into pictures and pictures of food, I post them over there. I'll leave a link over here, or it's on my homepage. Anyway, let's get to work. This is going to take a couple more hours at least. Yeah, got a lot to do. So, people that annoy me mowing their lawns, I'm pulling out the circular saw and I'm going to make some noise too.